I think my finger got stuck right there. Welcome back to another episode of Rebuildz. Hey, today what we got going on is we're going to remove all the old spark plugs and put in all these new ones that we got from FCP Euro. We're also gonna clean that mass airflow sensor off that we got from eBay. What else do we have? We already started draining some of the old oil out of this car, and I'm telling you, it's a whole bunch of gas. You could smell it in the engine oil. So we got that out. I bought some FCP Euro engine flush, but I don't think I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna just basically flush it out with some cheap oil that we got from Walmart, and then we put back some liquid moly oil from and put it back in there, and then we should be done. But anyways, let's not talk too long. Let's hop straight into this video. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you could get an alert every time we drop a live, a YouTube short, and a regular video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video. Make sure you share it to your friends and even your enemies, okay? Hey, I'm not gonna waste any more time. Technically on a time crunch, so we ain't even gonna, I'm not gonna take too long. So let's see how much of stuff we could get done on this car today. I wanna say first thing first I might start with is that side for the spark plugs and the coils, and then we just get that stuff out of the way, and then we just move along. And then we're gonna do this side and then just put back everything together how it was, and then we'll just keep moving. So let's go. Alright, so you can see I just started draining the engine oil. This is the old one that was in the car, and I could smell a lot of gas. So a lot of gas did end up going inside. So we have the liquid moly engine flush right here, and I got some cheap oil, not this liquid moly one, but there's some cheap oil that I got from Walmart. So we're just gonna use it and the liquid moly flush to just flush it out. Then we're gonna put the engine oil, the what we want to stay in there in it. So let's keep going. We just drained out all of the engine oil because the injector kept spraying gas inside of the chamber, and we wasn't getting no sparks. So there was a whole bunch of fuel in the engine oil. So we just drained that. We put some cheap oil in it. So we're just gonna keep moving and just do things live at a time. plastic pieces, so they go in between this wiring harness right here. And I get, after you put the coils in, you could basically like push this wiring harness back down, and then it wouldn't like move around or anything. So as I said, this should be the last time we're coming back in here, and the only thing we should basically be coming back for, honestly, is next time, like to change coils or upgrade the coils or anything like that. But currently, don't think we need to do all that right now. Basically, all we just gotta do is just put these plugs back in. Make sure they're all clipped in properly. Actually, here they click in. For the solenoid on this side, I've already got the wiring harness coming, or the plug coming, so we could switch out that one, because yeah, so that's what I was saying. You see how those little things, so now this stays right here, it doesn't move. So that is why I made sure to fix that. So we should be good. It's just this one clip down here, so I'm just waiting to get the clip for this, and then we're gonna pull it back out, and then we're gonna de-pin and re-pin all of that down there. So let's move on to the next side. What we got to do next is remove these three. This side is kind of more, how would I say it, tedious. This side is a lot more tedious. One, because the way how everything's set up with the wire harness and all, and two, it's just so much stuff to move and all. So what I am gonna do though is, because this I have not seated it back correctly in its spot, and that's one of the reasons. So we just gotta see if we could get a little bit of clearance out the way and see if we could get to work. Yeah, so I don't think I could get no clearance. So I'm gonna try to see how I could wiggle some of these wires, and we'll try to get it out. So we're gonna see how we gonna have some of this done, but I'm loosening all the connectors, and then we're gonna do the same thing like we did the other side. And then once we're done, then we'll move on to these wires, making sure they're good, and then we're gonna put some wire harness tape on it, and then we get it out the way. Alright, so that's one, that is two, and the third one, so you kind of have to move the ECU slightly out of the way so you could have a little bit of play. Hold on, let me get a piece of cloth to put over here because I don't want nothing to mess up right there. We have this side done. All the spark plugs are in, coils are down, and then we make sure to clip this back into its spot. So now that is done, now we're gonna move on to these wires. So what I'm gonna do is probably put you on a quick time lapse, and then we're just gonna do everything for the wires. The data bus wires, they have to be basically twist a certain way because the way how it goes is the information travels faster once these wires are like twists at a specific way, and that's what I'm trying to do to make sure the wires are like they're meeting back or mating back with exactly where they need to be at, because those are the wires that I know transport all the data. That's the data or data that's running from the computer to everywhere else in the car. So you have to make sure they are like twist basically back. And it does say that in the Audi manual. It's just that they have a different piece to basically hold the wire, which I didn't buy that from them. So but yeah, that is it. So yeah, these wires are good now. So what I'm gonna do is see if I could wrap some of these wires back with the tape and keep going. So we're gonna wrap this rest of this wire harness with a wire harness tape and keep moving. The only thing I hate about using these, it kind of makes it look kind of bulgy in a sense. So that's the only thing I hate about using that. so you could know that we did do some electrical work right there. So that section is good. What we have next is we're going to top it off now with some more of the cheap oil that we got from Walmart, and we're going to start it and let it run for a while and then see if everything comes up to temp, and then we go from there. So we're just going to use this so it flushes out the gas in it that we got when we basically flood the whole car with a whole bunch of gas when we'll try to start it. I don't have to do this right now, but I might be just go ahead and get it done. We could just probably change the air filter for the engine as well, and then just go from there. So this is it that I got from Rock Auto. I think they had like a clearance sale on it or something like that, so we got a filter for it as well. Yeah, so we have a T25 I'm going to use to pull about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts, and then to get to the air filter. So since we're already here, we're just taking care of everything. Just get it out of the way. Not gonna lie, just to get to an air filter and to take off so much stuff, I think it's too much work in itself. Alright, yeah, you see how this one looked? So it's a good thing I bought another one. Alright. So I think you just twist it, come off. Yep. So we're gonna throw away this, and then we're gonna clean off this a little bit and see if we could clean up some of this stuff. Or I'm gonna get the vacuum and kind of vacuum out some of this dust or dirt that's right here. Alright, so this is the new one. I guess this piece clips in right here. So should, let's say you twist it and it locks into place. Clips in right there. And yeah, that is it. that's one more thing that got done. All right, so the next thing, we're gonna get this thing started and see what is going on. Yep, so I think it takes 7, but this has 6 quarts. I'll put in there. I have another bottle over there, but I want it to run first, and then I want it to basically measure its oil and then let me know how much more. And then I'll just add a little bit as I go along. So we're done with that. Yep, so next thing, we'll start it and see what happens. So that's gonna be a wrap for today's episode on We Rebuilds. As y'all could see, we did a whole bunch of stuff on the car. We changed the oil, which in that had a lot of gas inside of it, and more than likely the reason for that is because we kept starting the car, which in we did go through a lot. We checked the fuses, we checked the relays, we made sure to check continuity with the wires for the the fuel rail pressure sensor. So we did a whole bunch of stuff, and the last thing that we didn't check was basically that spark plug. So that's why we ended up getting. So now that the new ones came in, we changed those. We made sure to change the air filter, and then now we drain the oil. And I'm telling you, it's like inside of the garage currently smells like gas. Today I had to even open up the garage so that we could get some of that gas fumes out of here. But we did a lot. I know the video was kind of jumbled because I tried to squeeze in as much, and then we taped those wires off and wrapped them with wire harness tape. So that is done. That is complete. Now the next step that we have for this car is more than likely to dip in this to some more stuff. More than likely what we're going to take care of next, we're going to hop straight into the trunk of this car, because y'all know we can't get the trunk to open from inside, from the key, or from the trunk lid. It's not in valet mode, because I know a lot of people will think that, and if you check out a couple of lives ago, you will see why I say that. But anyways, thank y'all for watching this video. Thank you for liking this video. Thank you for even sharing this video, because as I said before, our haters are our biggest motivators, okay? But not gonna lie, it's a long time coming. Hey, I'm just happy to be here. But anyways, until next time, stay positive, stay motivated, and guess what? We are out.